Hello there, traders. How we all doing today? This is Jason here from Divergence Trading. Yes, where it happens to do it on nearly every turn in the market. There is right here, right now, even some divergence. Will it play out? Don't know yet. So let's get with it, right? Righto. So we had a low, a retracement, and a lower low. And we had divergence on the OSPA. And your entry would have been around 8 o'clock. Would have told you to buy it on the NASDAQ. Your stop was only like 20 points. How much did it go up? 98 points. Now, on the 5-minute, do we have divergence up here? We kind of do, but it's not the nicest one. Wasn't the best looking one like on the chart, but there's the divergence. Lines up, see, right there and right there. See how it lines up? The real question is, where would you get in? This was the opening. They slam dunked it down like 70 points, 70 ticks, whatever you want to call it. So let's say we did get short right here after it closed, which would be kind of crazy because your stop would be huge. It would be 71-point stop. Did it go down 71 points? Oh yeah, it did. It just took some time. There it is. There's your 71 points right there, 1-to-1. But we also have one of what I call a smackdown trade. Also can be called a smack up trade. I don't know what you'd call it. I guess you'd call it really a buy fake, trade. That's what you'd call it. But it's right here. Okay? Right there. You would sell it. So you can see we had the one candle closing up here, blue. Then another candle taking it higher, but then they sold it down and closed lower than the opening. So right in the next candle, you would jump in and get short. Down it goes. 74 points, 75 points down it went in about 7 minutes or so. But that's my smackdown trade, and it worked out. And I'm sure if we went on the 1 minute, there's trades probably all over the place. Yeah. And you can see it right here. High, retracement, higher, high. See? And there it is right there. To sell it, and down it goes. Then if you would have done the double bottom and bought it here, which would be a critical mistake, you wouldn't want to do that after they just sold it all the way down. You'd still be looking for a retracement to sell with the current trend, right? So that would be right here, okay? Because we have divergence, hidden divergence, hard to see divergence, whatever you want to call it, divergence. I made new names for it. I call it hard to see divergence, easy to see divergence, and double top and double bottom divergence. That's all the names that's in my course, is what I call it, because it just makes more sense, Hidden divergence is very hard to see for most people, and that's why I call it hard to see, because it's hard to see it. It's hard to find it, and look at how that smackdown trade lines up with this, eh? Woo, and down it went. Boom. So anyway, you would have got short right here, and it went down around 33 points, and your stop was 23. You would have got your 1-to-1 win-loss ratio right there on that divergence trade. And then after that, yeah, we had right here, low and lower low. See, another divergence trade to buy it right there. Again. Doesn't mean they're always going to work, but this one worked. We have the low and the lower low. This is on the 1 minute time frame now, ladies and gentlemen. From here to here, okay? You would have got long here. Your stop would have been only 21 points. Did it get you 21 points? Yeah, it got you 37 points almost, okay? Now, do we have a trade to sell here? Well, we did on the 5 minutes, okay? There, I showed you the 1 minute trades and the 5 minute. Gotta like it. Let's go on to the S and the P. We have high and higher high. We take that from here to here. Let's see if that lines up. Oh, no, it's way down here. It's definitely divergent, okay? There it lines up, see? And there it lines up. Sometimes you can make a mountain work out where it's going up, and you can still make it to go down. This one goes up, this one goes down. I know, that's almost impossible to see. You would have got in there, and boom, you would have sold it. Your stop would be 5.5 points, and there's your 5.5 points right there in 5 minutes. You see the smackdown trade, ladies and gentlemen? I see it. It's right there after this one closed above the moving averages, right? And then this one went a little higher, then they smacked it down, closed in with the moving averages below the top of the moving averages, right in here, and you would have sold it right on the opening of this big candle down. So you would have sold it there. Your stop would be 4.5 points, and it went down 12 points. This is the S, and this is the P. That's it. And there was a trade over here too, of course. Low and lower low. Come on, pick it up. Here we go. So yeah, you would have got right in there. And it went up 15.5 points right up to the top. Oh, now I'm yawning. Sorry. Okay. There it is. We also have, let me show you one of these. We have a lower close. This one did not qualify because it was too far from the 5, the white dashed line. But this one, this lower close right here, qualified because it was close to the 5. So you would have lower close, buy it right there, and up it goes, 7 points. See? There was another one right here. It actually worked too for a couple of points. And then on the way down, we have a higher close right there. Where is that now? Oh, right here. Higher close. Right there in the opening of this candle. Sell it. Down it goes. And you got to know that once you do these trades, you really need to get out on the close of the candle, because a lot of the time it will shoot right the mother fook back up, and you'll just give your profit back and maybe even lose money. You got to take it. You don't have to, but you got to do like something. You got to manage your trade. You got to like If you're sitting with fat with profit down here and you think it's going to keep going down, well, then you need to move your stop from whatever, put a stop on it, break even, whatever, or just take the profit. But usually I'm just looking to take the profit when I do those trades. They're scalp trades. A scalp trade, okay, let me tell you this. Straight fucking up, okay? You don't turn a scalp trade into a swing trade. It's gonna fuck you every time you try and do it. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking to scalp 10, 5 to 10 points, whatever, then do it. You see those 5 or 10 points? Take it. Take it, move on. But don't go, oh shit, look, it's I've got 12 points in profit. I bet you it's gonna keep going down. I bet you. And it goes back up, and you get freaked out way up here, and you get out at the fucking top with a loss when you could have took the profit down here on the close. Do you see what I'm getting at, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. Don't. That's a big mistake. Here's 2 big mistakes traders make. They'll turn a first intended scalp trade into a swing trade. Or they'll start doing a trade on, let's say, a 1 minute time frame, right? And they got in at a real good price and whatever. And then they'll change time frames and go to the 5 minute and go, oh, look, it's going to keep going. It's going to keep going in my favor. I'm going to get 100 points today. Yes, I'm going to do it. I'm finally going to get that 100 points. And you're fucking dreaming. Because as soon as you change time frames, you fuck up the whole trade. Because you've now turned your thinking into it's going to do something else. When you first intended to do one thing and not the something else. See what I mean, Jelly Bean? Believe me, I know all about this. I've done it many times myself. You got to trade one freaking instrument on one freaking time frame. Okay? At least that's the way I've done it, and it works. But if I go changing time frames, or I get into a scalp trade and then thinking, oh, it's going to keep going. Sometimes it will keep going. It will. But most of the time, it won't. And you'll get fucked. Okay, let's move on now to the Dow. Oh, the Dow was shit today. You know, there's a lot of traders, they love the Dow because there's lots of power behind it. When it gives a good signal, it goes for miles and miles, right? But let me tell you, on the days that it doesn't do that, it stalls. You're stalled on the fucking side of the road, going up and down, nowhere. That's what happens. See this shit? That's the Dow for you. Yeah, that's the Dow. All right. I ain't drawing nothing on there. Even though there looks to be a 5x top or some bullshit. It's just a mess. When you see your move, if you use moving averages, when you see moving averages, they're like doing a zigzag thing like this. It's telling you, don't touch that piece of shit. It's going to kill you. You're going to get hurt. Yeah, when you see the zigzag, 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 see that? And then the purple line, zigzag, zigzag, both lines zigzagging. Don't be, just like when the van's rocking, don't start knocking. Okay? All right, let's move on. Pound dollar. Oh, pound dollar's a pile of shit too. Wow. It's doing the zigzag too, see? Zigzag, 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 see? Don't do the zigzag. That may have been a popular dance in the 60s, but don't do it now in the 2000s. No. Let's look at the euro. Probably same shit. Yeah, same shit. Zigzag. Holy fuck? What a shitty day. What day is it today? I slept in. I think it's Wednesday, huh? Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. What the hell's going on today on Wednesday? Is there some news today? Maybe there's some news. Some crazy news. FOMC? Is that what's going on today? I'm not gonna look. Pound yen probably did better. No, same shit. Zigzag too. Everything's zigzagging here today. What about the euro yen? Oh, not so bad, the euro yen. We got some tops and lower lows. Got some double tops and lower lows, thank God. Yeah, we have a trade. Well, we got to show them all because we just failed to show you any on those other charts. They were zigzagging right there. Okay? Right there to that little red doodah. You would have got long right there. Went up 56 points at the beginning of the UK session over here. Then at the end of the UK session, we got basically a double top, okay? So you would have got short, your stop would have been 13 pips. And it went all the way down here, 43 pips. So you would have got 3 to 1 for sure on that one. Then we had a low and a lower low to the bottom of the wick. Right there. And you would have got long right on the opening of this candle. Stop would have been 24 points. Did we get 24 points? I don't think so. We missed it by 1 fucking point. You bitches. You goddamn bitches. Ah, yeah. Then we had a double top right here. Here's the line. Click on it, but it doesn't engage. Right there to there. Right there. Double top. And you would have got in right on that candle on the opening. We're always getting in on the close of the candle before the one that's about to open. So you can say that we're getting in on the open of the candle, or you can say we're getting in on the close of the candle. I tend to think that it's the close, not the open. But there's a good argument there because when one closes, the other one opens. So which freaking one is it, right? But I like to get in on every trade. I'm always getting in on the close of a candle, which is right there. So it went down 15 pips and the stop was 11. So you got your 1 to 1. Son of a gun. All right, let's move on now to gold. What did it do? Oh, whoa. There's no trade up here. This is the UK session. Sure did rally up nice, though. About 90 points it rallied up all the way from the bottom. It was good. Actually, there's a trade here. Let me just show you, since we don't have too many trades today. There's a hard-to-see bullish divergence setup right there. See, one's going up. The other one's going down. You would have got in right there. You would have got long right there. And what time was that at? 7:20. That's like 12:30 Eastern Standard Time, or 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock is 1 o'clock. 9 o'clock is 2 o'clock. 10 is 3. So it's like 12:20 was the entry at 20 minutes after midnight, you would have got long, and it went up 137 points. And then they kind of did like a little double top. Let's call it that. Why not? Why not? I'll make a case of it. Right here on the bodies, okay? See that? That's a double top minus the fucking wicks. Who cares about those wicks? Wicks don't lie. Okay, whatever. Yeah, that may be true. Sometimes, not always. See, here's a wick, more sellers than buyers. What happened? If there was more sellers than buyers with this big wick here, it should have went down, right? Did it go down? No. And here's two other twin sisters right beside the big boner wick here. See the big boner wick? And then we got two little boner wicks. Did it go down? You'd think 3 wicks in a row. Wicks don't lie. It's going to go down. Did it go down? No, it went up. Fuck, it went up. But sometimes they do wick. These wicks here kind of told you a story, but don't be like fooled into thinking, oh, every wick is gonna, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Doesn't mean it's gonna work. No. But anyway, hold on. Let me show you this rest of this trade here. I got a little excited with the wicks. I'm sorry. I remember some guy, somebody from Texas, I think his name was this. I was like 40 something. This guy was in his 70s or something. So I'm assuming to think that he's passed on now, but he still could be around. But anyway, he's telling me, oh, it's anomaly. What did he call it? Yeah, pin bars are anomaly. Every time there's a pin bar, it goes the other direction. No, not always. So don't believe what people say, because you never know when they're trying to sucker you into something. So I would have sold it there. There's another wick saying, hey, there's more sellers than buyers. Let's sell it all the way down. And it worked out. Okay, it worked out. So your stop would have been 43 points. This is gold. And it went down 114 points. So that one was good. That trade was good. Then so tired. Right there. Low and lower lows. And see here how they're small? It's just screaming at you when you see this. A big, huge, deep valley right here. And then a little tiny valley right here. It's screaming at you to fucking buy it. According to the OSMA, anyway. I don't know about MACD or anything like that. But it was screaming at you to buy it. So if you bought it right on the opening of this candle, okay, right there, you had a very small stop of 15 points. Went up 100. There's 100 right there, man. Woo! And then we have another trade, right? We have a high, a retracement, and a higher high. I did that really slow so you'll catch on to what I'm saying. Okay? You get a lot of little good tidbits if you listen to me. You know, like I said, I've been trading this shit a long time. Not as long as ICT. He's got about 10 years on me, but I traded a very long time, just like him. And that's why that guy knows what he knows. Yes, indeed. He sees some very cool algorithmic patterns on the chart. Over and over again, just like I see it over and over again. You know how many times I've seen a high retracement and higher high divergence? Oh, God, thousands of times. Or how about a low retracement and lower low? Thousands of times. and double tops and double bottoms? Oh, thousands and thousands of times. They're there almost every flippin' day. Okay, so we would have got short on this trade. Right on the opening of this candle, this little pin bar. Would have got short. Stop would have been 34 points. Went down 68 points right there to the main pivot of the day. And what do they do when price comes to the main pivot of the day? They buy it. At least that's what they did here. What happens when price comes down to the pivot, main pivot of the day? They buy it again. And sometimes when it comes up to the pivot, they sell it. See, up to the pivot, sell it. Up to the pivot, all those wick tries, they sell it. See that? Yeah, that's another whole trading scenario system in itself. If you trade off of the pivots. But there's only one pivot indicator that is respected, and that's the one I have on this chart. Comes with the course. Okay, let's move on now to oil. Oh, it's still going down. Woo-wee. She's just a-going. And just before this huge run down, you know what they were talking about? All over fucking the trading world? They said that oil's going to go to $150 to $200. That's what they're saying. And look what's happened instead. Just like at the beginning of, was it last year, I think it was? No. Weekly. I'm looking at the wrong thing, but they said that the NASDAQ and everything's going to go up, 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 up and away, and then they sold it off. Because that's what they do. They put rumors out, and then they get people thinking, oh, I'm just going to jump in, and they get screwed. Oh, yeah, they get screwed. So anyway, we got a high and a higher high. Okay, if we look at it from right here like this, and there's the divergence. There's the entry. 41 point stop, and it's went down 175 points down to the bottom. Just in the U.S. session, okay? This is 8 o'clock right here. See, 15 down at the bottom. 2023, 12/06, 1500 hours, which is 8 o'clock right here. All right, quite the move on oil. And that's it. Unless you want to take a look at Bitcoin. There's Bitcoin, big boner candle. I wonder, is it going to stop? Is it going to stop here? Huh? Are they going to stop? Or are they going to bring it up to, say, here and then stop at 64,000? I don't know. But it's gone up a lot just in the last 8 weeks. It's gone up like 18,000, 17,000. It's really going, man. I wonder who the hell's buying it. I don't know. Not me. I don't believe in Bitcoin. I believe it'll rally up, but I don't believe in it. It's slow, like a dinosaur. You try and do a transaction in Bitcoin, it takes like 3 hours for them to put it through. It's just, yes, I know. It's the granddaddy of crypto. So what? It's slow, man. It's dead in the water. Got to use the XRP ledger and we'll get there in 3 seconds. Just like that. That's why the banks are using it. Hopefully, it's going to go up one day. I don't know. I've been waiting a long freaking time, man. I first got into crypto December 23rd. I even know the fucking day. 2017. That's how long I've been in. the crypto space. But you know what I've been doing all this time? Oh, nothing. I just buy it and hold it. That's it. I don't get in and panic over some stupid court case with, Gary Gensler. It's bullshit. It's all fake and bullshit. But anyway, so I just look at it as, hey, it's either going to win for me. I'm in profit right now, but I'm not taking it. It's too low. But I'm either going to win in the end or lose. But it's not like I'm betting the farm, and the car on XRP, because I'm not. That's the wrong way to trade. You got to trade very small amount of your portfolio, like 1 to 2%, and then you're safe. And you don't blow up the banking, go broke, and end up on the corner. All right. Okay, so that's enough of that shit. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I hope to see you come back tomorrow. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Give me a like. It's always good to like, right? All right. You have a good afternoon. Good luck and good trading.